Hey, 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 we had a technical glitch on Be Live. I hope you'll join us. Get back in. And I found Miri in my kitchen. So she had an opportunity to go to Wildwood, my farm. So let her tell you about that. Go ahead.
Hi, can you hear us now? Yes, so that's fantastic. It doesn't matter that we're not on Be Live because what's important is the message, right? So I went to the farm yesterday. I was near Tennessee with my husband on vacation. So before going back, I took a detour and Paul took me to the farm. And I was able to experience in person exactly what Paul had described. How special that place is, how holy that is. And I had goosebumps while I was there. And sincerely, I did not want to leave that place. I wanted to stay there.
Tell them about the echo.
Wow, there is a spot that Paul took me and my husband, and he screamed,
"We are one.
We are one." And the echo went all around the mountains and back at us.
Exactly.
And you just stay paralyzed when you hear that sound go so wide and come back and encompass. I'm seriously, I'm having goosebumps now just remembering that experience of that moment. And it was incredible. And I am just so excited for what the future may bring, because that place, just walking in there, you get a shot of hope and of peace, of calm, of tranquility. And it was just very, very special.
You know what? I did retreats there for years. 20 years I've owned that place. When I walked on that place the first time, I knew that it was given to me to do God's work. We had a lot of lives changed on that campus. A lot of lives changed. So, Miri, can you share the quote for the day?
Yes.
I think she has it picked out.
I have it picked out. And
Go ahead.
I'm going to read it. Okay. Others control your destiny when they control your thoughts.
So we've been talking about triggers last week. So what's that quote mean? If you let somebody else get in your thoughts, get in your head, they take residence in your mind space.
Exactly.
And you are not at your best because they're cascading emotions. Yep. So talk about that a little bit.
I have this, this is something new for me, that I always say to myself when I start being triggered, and I say to myself, it's a choice. It's a choice. When I'm getting upset, I say it's a choice. So when people are getting into my head lately, and seriously, this is my 2020 work that I've done, is to say to myself, if I allow this person to take control of my mind, now for the rest of the day or for the next week, I'm shaken, I'm off my goal. Are they worth it? Is this a choice I want to make? It is a choice. I can allow or I cannot allow. It's my choice.
It is.
It is my choice. And
you know when when we were talking about last week about mindset, and I gave you the menu, music, and the thing is, if you let somebody else crawl in your mind, take residence, all you're doing is destroying your emotions for the better. So just don't allow that.
Exactly. And I loved the menu concept because it was a way to stop that Detour. Exactly. If you see that something is happening, say, no, I have a choice. So I'm going to, put the music on. I'm going to go do something to not allow that to
get out in nature. Take a walk.
Oh my God.
journal, education, for a self-imposed education. What are you actually feeling? And was the person that triggered you worth it?
Yes, usually it's not.
It's not.
No.
And one of the questions I love to ask, what will it matter 10 years from now?
Paul, I find it that sometimes what's going to matter 6 months from now? We don't
Exactly.
even need to go that far away. Most times, it's not important a few days from now.
Yeah.
That's the reality.
Well, you know, this too shall pass, as my mom always said.
Yeah.
And just live each day to be happy, joyful, and grateful, because I've got life to live.
Oh.
Life to live. Life to live. So let me say hello to all my friends. I appreciate you tuning in. It's such an honor to have, hey Leslie, hey Celeste, hey Salute again. It's such an honor to have Miri in my house and Levy in my house. Hey Jerry, we have become so close. What can we do today to impart a little bit of wisdom? How do you deal with that triggering effect? I know you said it's a choice, but how do you take stock and get grateful? My mom used to say, get grateful. Get grateful.
Yes.
It's a process. Get grateful. So how do you do?
So I started analyzing every time I get triggered, how whatever happened impacted my values. Because I realized that I'm judging a situation based on my values. So last week I had a situation of somebody,
Good thing.
right, who took something that I created for herself. And I didn't even care about that so much if she would have mentioned my name too. But I had a friend ask me, Miriam, go back to your values. And my values, ethics and integrity, is very high on my values. So because of that, I felt that it was unethical what she did. So I was very upset. But I was judging her action based on my high values. Maybe her high values is not ethics and integrity, is some other wonderful things, right? Because
Exactly.
we all have a selection of high values, but there are many great high values.
Exactly.
And so once I realized that, I said maybe her high values is love and compassion, and she didn't do that to hurt me. She just did that because it was congruent with her high values. And because I was judging her based on mine.
I got it.
So once I said, oh,
Laura said, I love you. And Jerry said, great show last night.
Thank you.
And so
I cried.
you did.
Jerry, did you see that? I was embarrassed. I was emotional.
Bucket of tears.
I was trying to hold them. But this is what I do now, is to really try to see how am I judging people based on my values. And you know what? If ethics and integrity is so high on my values, then I should focus on excelling at that, but not expecting other people.
Exactly. You know, people used to tell me, if you're expecting other people to work as hard as you work, don't, because it's not fair. And the same thing can be said about values. So how does mindset play a part in dealing with your triggers? For me, it's everything.
Everything.
Everything. So talk about that.
Oh, it's everything. It's everything is in the mind, because it's where else would it be? It's only in our mind. We're talking to ourselves. We're taking stock of how we are reacting to situations that trigger us, and then we are using our mind to say, oh, stop, no, this is not good for me, this is not healthy for me, I'm going to do that detour, I'm going to find a way to chill and to regroup. It's all in the mindset. It's not anything else. It's just a mindset.
And if I could say one other thing, it's more difficult, but it's not impossible if you have aphasia, because your mindset has to be really paid attention to. So somebody, whether being excited or upset, can get you off the track where you can't talk, upset. So you have to really focus on your mindset, Miri, because you've been around me a lot. And we had an incident this morning talking to Delta on the phone. And the person just wouldn't quit interrupting, even though I told them, be patient with it, I have a stroke. It didn't matter. She was just determined to ruin my day. But no, 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 no. I'm not gonna let her, because nobody can steal my joy.
100%. You know what? It's very hard. It's hard for people that have barriers that can be seen.
Hey, Nat.
It's even worse for people that have
Exactly.
barriers that are unseen,
Yeah.
right? And especially if you're on the phone, the person doesn't understand, doesn't know. Usually these people have no idea, no concept, no contact with people that experience.
It's another phone call and next. You know, it not, to have aphasia is hard enough, but it's not impossible. We can get through it, but we have to really control our breathing, our mindset, do affirmations, meditate, drink plenty of water, stay hydrated, eat a good diet, because mindset is all of that. You can't pick and choose. Oh, today I'm going to not drink any water. Today I'm not going to do my meditation. Today I'm not going to say any affirmations because I got it. You don't have it.
Absolutely. I think that anybody, aphasia mainly, but I think that it's the truth for everybody. I mean, we have
Yes.
It's work that you have to do it every day. You either committed to your joy or you're not.
Consistency is everything.
Yeah.
If you create consistent, reinforceable routines and habits, your life gets better instantly. It's work, hard work, but worthwhile work.
No doubt.
So, Miri, it's up to you to end my show.
Oh my God.
No, you say your parting words, and I'm going to say what I say in
My parting words is
listen. So profound. Listen.
My-
Drum roll.
My parting words is that we are so lucky to have Paul in our lives, beyond, because the inspiration is uncomparable, and I grow every moment from seeing him and listening to him, to the words of wisdom, putting them into practice, the joy in his heart and his commitment to pass it on to everybody. That is the part that I just am soaking it up, this desire to bring hope. But this desire to bring hope to everybody, this is so admirable. So aren't we so freaking lucky? Share this, share this. Oh, everybody should be sharing this, all of you.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to learn it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. So, I have to make an announcement. You ready? The world famous Janice and John Stevenson is going to be on my show today, 11 o'clock Eastern Time. And she asked me, what are you going to ask me? I said, I'm not going to tell you. We're going to do some heart work. I'm going to get to the stroke story from a different perspective. So I really appreciate you today. And as I always tell you, you are someone special because you are. You were destined to be
great.
Great. Come on. God doesn't
sponsor any flops.
Boom! She's finishing my words. Can you imagine that? You were put here, designed for maximum accomplishment from birth. Go be great! Man, you got me.
I'm watching too many morning coffee lives.
Watching too many morning coffee lives. I appreciate you, all of you, and I didn't get to say hi because I couldn't bring the comments on the screen because Be Live was having a problem, or we were having a problem. Who knows? But have a great day. Have a blessed day. Be thankful. Be grateful. And Miri and...
Oh, you want me to say
Yeah.
something? Have a fantastic day and don't allow anything to destroy your joy.
Nope. Have a nice day. See you later. Hey, you gonna fix me breakfast?